All right, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I promised you I'd show you another oscilloscope video with a introduction on how to look at multiple signals on one oscilloscope. Go back into Multisim, and I've got the assignment we had going before. And now in the assignment that this goes with, one of your tasks is you need to tell me what the differences are between the different components, how changing R1, R2, C1, C2, I'm sorry, actually, you don't change C1, but R1, R2, and C2, how changing those affects the circuit. So all I'm going to do here is I'm just going to highlight everything there. I'm just going to copy my circuit, and I'm just going to go down below, and I'm just going to paste that circuit right back in. Now, in this assignment, you need to change some of those values. So I'm going to go in, and I'm going to change the value of R4 by double-clicking on it. Double-clicking on that value just allows me to change that, and the next one I need to try is having RA at 100 ohms, RB at 330 ohms. So right now, RA, right here, this is R4 in my simulation, RA on your sheet, and RB, which is R5 in my simulation. These are both the values that are set that are noted in step 3 of a 1.2.5. And you can just go in there and double check them all. These all match what we need to do there. So this is going to allow me to take a look at how changing that one resistor affected my signal. I'm just going to go up to my oscilloscope. I'm going to drag a wire down from channel B on my oscilloscope and hook it up right there. I now have two different wires on my oscilloscope hooked up to two different circuits. If I hit play and double click on my oscilloscope, you might notice I now have a problem. Those two signals are directly on top of each other. So I'm going to go and I'm going to go ahead and pause it. Actually, let it run to get a little bit more. Let me get a little bit more data here. There we go. All right. Now, we have two signals on top of each other. This is kind of a problem for us, but there's an easy way to fix this. Right now, I have signal A selected. This little thing right here lets me switch between the different signals that I have coming into my oscilloscope. D and C are kind of useless right now because we don't have anything hooked up to them. But I'm just going to go over to B. What I'm going to do for B is I want to take that new signal I put in here and I just want to move it down. I want to just move it off to the side so that I can see them side by side. So what I can do is I can provide an offset to that. I can provide like an offset to my Y position to move that down and put the signals side by side. Now, one thing I'll just have to remember is if I'm taking a voltage measurement, I've now moved that downwards, but all my timing measurements stay the same, and I can let that run and take a look at it. I could go and use my measurements, and I could go measure my original circuit. The period of that's still 15.9 milliseconds. And now I could go in and I can measure my new circuit. And let's take a look at what that did in my new circuit. My new circuit has a period of about 13.4 seconds. So changing that resistor obviously did something to my timing value. All right. Now, hopefully this has clarified how you can put two different signals onto one oscilloscope and look at them, compare them. Thanks for watching.